wore out. Here goes the live well and the seat bases and the one fish box. We're getting less and less and less. You ready to pull this boat out of here and set this down and get it out of here. Fun, fun, fun. Getting closer. So, cut the rib out. Well, bulkhead comes across there. That's the middle piece. Cut it out. Getting ready to cut. I'm going to label this as the left rear, left midsection, and that up there is the front section. And then I'll do right, rear, and mid. Just to keep a log of what I've got here. And you can see what we got here. This wood here is not terrible, but it's got to come out. We had delamination here anyways. Welcome back. We're still cutting away. We got the center section up and out of here. It's out. Showed it to you there hanging. We don't think we need to pull the rest of it. Everything up in the front seems to be decent. Seems like these stringers right in here are decent, not great, but I think we're going to get by with not have to go forward. I had the camera down in the front, and the stringers and everything up through the front look good. They stop about right in there is where they stop anyways, so I can't imagine they're bad that far back. We'll tie in right in here, and then everything else is reinforcing it. I think that'll be fine. We're getting ready to cut this side out and see what's behind it. Got this bulkhead cut out right here. So there was another bulkhead went across right here from side to side, and then this piece here joined, went all the way over to right here. We'll cut it out of our way. And then you can see where we've got that opened up there. Cut that out last night to get in there to get to the bolts for the backing plates. So we're gaining right along. Still kind of curious of what all's up in there. I wanted to show y'all something. This is Grady-White work. Great boats, but man, they cut some corners on some stuff. So this right here is the shower drain. I couldn't understand where the shower was draining at, so I found the end of the drain. This is the shower drain. The shower drain just dumped down into the bilge area. It didn't even have a drain. It's kind of shoddy work there. That'll all be changed somehow, some way. I ain't got figured out yet what we're going to do yet. You can see these sections up in here, they're pretty decent. There ain't no rot, no nothing up in here. A lot of the wood back up in the front sections almost looks new. Like you can see down in here, this wood that's down in here, it looks as good as the day it was put in. High and dry. So we're gaining along. There's them fuel lines and the vent lines. Ain't got figured out yet. We're going to put some sort of an access panel. I'll be able to work on that stuff anytime I want without having to dismantle the boat. All the wiring, all the plumbing, everything will be set up to be worked on while this boat's together. I'm not playing the game of tearing stuff all the way halfway apart, tear a boat apart just to fix a wire or hose. So that'll kind of give you a catch up on what we got going on. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
So cut this out, and Grady didn't even use one piece of plywood. There's a piece right there. Here's been a piece. Here's a piece. There's a piece. They didn't even use a whole piece of plywood in there. Bubble gum some pieces in there for filler. That ain't got no strength. Oh my. We're down to this next layer. We're going to cut this here, around here and up through here, and I'll be able to pull this second piece out hopefully. Maybe. The foam's going to be adhered to it, looks like. cut out a section, see how bad it is. Re-glass through this old glass. No. Probably just cut it out. New end. Fairly thick. Back to cutting. One of the things we wanted to know whether any of this is saturated. It's not. It's a little wet at the surface. It's just where the glass was at. Yep, we're saturated at the bottom. See this water coming up. Yep, saturated at the bottom, so you gotta come out. See the water laying there. We gotta get rid of that. Has to just do nothing to promote the rot. Wet right up in there. I'm 3 inches back. So the foam's got to come out. Wow, that'll be fun. Yep, the foam's got to come out. Stay tuned. Chisel. So what we did here, we got another stringer in here we've got to get to. Rather than pulling everything out and cutting all this fiberglass work out that's already been done, we're gonna put we'll fiberglass wood back on the back side of this when we go back together, and then this will be screwed together and resin together. Should hold up. This will give us access to get down in here with less amount of work as possible. We hope. So we made that cut. Should be easy enough to stitch all back together and put a plate behind it. And here we are. Now we're down into the nitty-gritty. This stringer, well, this bulkhead rib here is bad, and then these stringers here are bad. Up here is still solid. It's as good as new. So we may not have to replace it all the way up and go so far, and we'll stitch it in, but it'll be all glassed in when I'm done, and it's going to tie into the transom when I'm done too. Look at this. They just wet some cloth and drop her down in there and let her grab and hope it takes a rattle out. It's a little crude. Try to put things in a little better than that. There's another chunk. Oh, we're getting there. We're gonna get those cut out, get this foam out of here, get that chunk, that piece there cut out, and do this other side, and then we'll be ready to get back here and start on the transom. So far the sides seem to hold itself. Everything else up there is holding pretty good. So I think the corner back here and this span, I got measurements before we ever started, so I think we'll be good to go. Stay tuned. Give me some subscribers. We need subscribers. We need to get monetized here. We're pushing 1,000 subscribers. I can't thank all my subscribers that I have enough, but we need a little bit more, folks. Help us out here so we can get this project going. Thanks for watching.